Earlier this morning, the former senator representing Bayelsa East constituency, Ben Bruce Murray, took to his verified Twitter handle to make suggestions to President Muhammadu Buhari on what to do to help curb the crashing Nigeria economy, which was brought about by the coronavirus pandemic. Recall that recently the World Health Organization, WHO, labeled the COVID-19 a pandemic. The said epidemic has no doubt led to the death of thousands globally and as well to the crash of the stock market, causing President Buhari to cry out earlier last week that Nigeria is in great risk as it makes most of her living from crude oil, which price is crashing at the moment. As a result of these recent happenings, the founder of Silverbird Group, Ben Bruce Murray, has sent out a suggestion to President Muhammadu Buhari through his Common Sense video series and advised the president to set up a World Economic team whose task will be to make Nigeria one of the best economies of the world within 20 years. Going further, he stated that the team should be made up the best brains in the world and should meet up quarterly for their meetings. The suggested candidates for this job included former US President Barack Obama, Tesla CEO Elon Musk, renowned Nigerian banker Atedo Peterside, development economist Deji Ali, Professor Pat Utomi, former World Bank Chief Dr. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala. Reacting to this suggestion, this is what some Nigerians have to say. Someone says, please, Ben, not another 20 years pipe dream. I remember how the story started. Mbwemwe were to have the magical year 1999, which was moved to the year 2000. Soon enough, we heard about that 2010 magical year, then 2020 mandate. Please say something else, not a 2040 fantasy. And someone said, thank you, sir, Ben Bruce, for saying that. Someone said, you never stop this thing. Mr. Ben, this is an insult to Nigerians. This was really insult indeed. This is not a common sense. Which common sense is this? How will Obama join a team that will fight his country's economy? Unlike us here, they love and respect their countries. They don't pretend to care and be campaigning against 2023. How do you want your org? Please, Senator Ben doesn't really think some of his talks were enough. The generation that benefited from the golden Nigeria era are the same one tormenting it today. Sadly, Nigerian path to global economy will come only after that general are all gone. Cancerous generation of the 50s, 60s and 70s. Zeke, Tafawa Balewa, Awolowo and that generation were selfless. They built and delivered services for all. The 50, 60, 70 generation and a few from earlier are selfish and take rewards for zero performance. Put everything in their name to massage ego and self-importance. Those are the responses from Nigerians to what Ben Bruce suggested. Ben have severe malaria and need to see a doctor. Another says, being a leader must be tough. Everyone giving their own advice and ideas on how you should do things while criticizing every one move you make. I am not a fan of this government. That's me just putting it mildly. But being realistic is necessary. This team could only exist as a wish. Someone says, lost me as Barack Obama. I think we need to add Vladimir Putin. I love the common sense part. That's what another person saying there. I think is in support of what Ben Bruce said. Assuming that Barack Obama and Elu Smoke would willingly work with Nigeria, you forgot one thing, federal character. So those are the people who replied Ben Bruce on Twitter. But we have other Nigerians who are still commenting, who are still saying their opinion concerning the suggestions of Ben Bruce to Buhari. One thing that is pertinent that the economy is not really growing. So the three cardinal points or the three promises that this administration promised Nigeria: economy, security, and corruption fight. How can we rate these three things, whether we are where we are now, or we've really gone back, or we are still moving around circles, whether it's still different, these three things, whether they are still really different from where they picked up from when the former administration was there. They picked up from there. So these three things, when the former administration was there, how do we rate that time and what is happening now? Have they really done anything different in the recent? That is the questions that a lot of us need to really answer. Someone says, my man is mocking Obama. Obama is the most useless black man. I don't know what this person is saying again. They are talking about something. He's talking about someone being this or not being that. Well, he's entitled to his opinion. The great and noble president Donald Trump has done 20 times better than Obama for Nigeria in fight against Eboku. Someone say you are sounding like a Fulani slave. You are not even considering liberating your region. Your time at the Senate did not benefit your region. Now you want to enslave your region the more. Until Esme get to your village home, then you will know Yorubas are really great. They understand what is going on and have taken action. Someone says with Buhari and his cronies in power, nothing will change, even if all the best brains meet for Nigeria. I think we already have a best brains. This advisory economy team where we have a Brismark, Rwani or something, and this man, Soludo, and one other man too. We have about 4 or 5 of them. What have they been doing? We've not been hearing anything about them. These guys are good. So why is it that things have not still changed for the better? Like people have been saying that they are just there to advise. What of if they advise and yes, they advised, their advice are not being taken? So what do you expect them to do? But in a long run, and in a nutshell, just like somebody saying that even when you get the best brains, that reminds me of the these 4 gentlemen or 3 gentlemen or 4 gentlemen that I just mentioned. So what happened to them? Not that we don't have a bright brains. We have them in surplus, and they are doing tremendously well in other fields, even outside the country. But as we speak, we still have them in the country, and they really you know form those advisors. But what have they done? Because we have not even seen, or we have not even experienced any move or any progress as far as a economy is concerned. Someone says here that Obama went as far as Brazil to block indirect sales of US fighter jets to Nigeria after refusing direct sales from the US. Someone says, as Obama even fixed Kenya, its home country's economy, what effort did you and your team make during your tenure, sir? They are putting that question back to Ben Bruce. And someone says here that Obama, knowing fully that Nigeria was in shock of crude oil slump in late 2014 and still suddenly stopped the US patronage and still made mockery of Nigeria even in our challenges. No, 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 to Obama, it's a crazy suggestion. We are not going from fry pan to fire. Please, please, and please. Obama, one of the Nigeria biggest open enemies, all through his position as president. Tell me his gesture for Nigeria. The president of United Gay Republic, we don't need him, including Barack Obama, is to remind us 2015 election. The question is PMB ready to repair the economy? Your suggestion is not necessary. It will be necessary if we are looking for solutions. Oh, some probably believe that Buhari is not even ready to improve the economy. That is the way the person has seen it. Someone say God will not allow that. Obama that made nuisance of Nigeria, giving us international imbroglio when Musa Yaradua was sick. Another says, let him deal with Al Sabha first. After all, Obama helped Buhari into power, so he should help him solve Nigeria problem. Someone says, Ben Bruce, you are not serious at all. What about you? If Barack Obama should go through these few comments, he will now realize that Nigerians don't feel his breath. This time around, Senior Ben Senior Ben Bruce, you need to clinically examine this common sense by excluding Barack Obama. Obama was the one who made Nigeria worse as it is today. Ben Bruce remove Obama out of this. So guys, you've heard a lot of things, a lot of people's opinion concerning the suggestion Ben Bruce giving to President Muhammadu Buhari, if really he wants the economy of this country, to blossom, that these are the people that he needs, for them to advise him on how the economy should go. But in my opinion, I just believe that we have those bright brains, just like those men that I have mentioned. Soludo is there, Bismarck is there, and other two people that I don't even remember their names, but those two people, at least I can remember their names vividly. So what are they doing? What are they doing? That is just my own humble opinion. Do we still need extra people or external people to come and help us? Do you think even if they come, things will change for the better? Do you think the suggestion of a Ben Bruce is in order? Please let us know from the comment section. Thank you very much. Bye.